Hey, it's me, Brian, with TeachSelfAwareness.com. Welcome back to another video, spiritual tips for your spiritual trip. Yeah, just some strong self-awareness principles and practices. A bit of spiritual guidance. Whoa, yeah, we want that. This is a pick a card universal message video. What does that mean? It means that the message that you're going to get from the card reading is universal, and it's for more than one person. Now, if you have been drawn to this video, if you're here right now, this message is for you. Yes, so good. You're going to be able to hear information that's going to lead to transformation, empowerment, a different perspective, so that you can plan and act on your highest ideas and aspirations. So, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about giving you a little bit of information, some spiritual guidance, right? Because, we're in a relationship with people and things around us all day long. And so right now, you and I are in a relationship here in this video. This is a universal message. You're supposed to be here because you are here. So we're going to live in the present. We're going to be in this moment. And you can just decide that this information is going to be something that's going to help you for your highest good. And I can tell you right now, I created this video just for you. And yeah, I know I'm talking to a lot more people than just you, but it doesn't matter because there is some way that the universe or source or God or whatever you want to call it, it is able to speak to each one of us individually, even when we're talking together in a group. So good. This message is powerful, it's informational, it's practical, and it's for you. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards. An oracle card is just a card with an image and a word on it. And we're going to go ahead and go through an interpretive reading. And we're going to hear what we need to hear. And the first card we got is, whoa, slowing down. Oh, slowing down, 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 down. Let's chill out. Let's just pull back. Let's just put the pause button on our lives for a moment. Take a deep breath. Slow down those thoughts. Because when we take deep, mindful, conscious breaths, we flood our blood with oxygen. You've heard me tell that before. We get peaceful, calm, slow, mildly aware and awake in that little strange, surreal space of consciousness. We're just like living inside of a little waking dream where we can just tortoise ourselves into the rainbow spectrum of all the little opportunities that are happening around us, all the little nuances and subtleties of what's going on in our relationships, at work, in our family, in the little day-to-day little interactions that we're having with other people. We want to slow it all down. When we're talking about slowing it down, what we're really talking about is getting, bigger in our consciousness. This experience of an expanded state of awareness is what slows down the entire world. Why? Because when we get this big emotional consciousness space going, this can handle any of the little deep bit punches that the world seems to be giving us. All the little disappointments, pop. All the little, oh no, that didn't go my way. All those little pinpricks, they don't even feel like anything when your consciousness grows really big. And how do we do that? By pausing, getting calm, taking a few mindful conscious breaths. That's going to expand our conscious wealth, because all that energy is going to pop up into here instead of getting wasted on worrisome thoughts, on jagged little emotional disturbances, on fighty little reactions with people and things around us. So and we're wide awake, wide-eyed, ready for the day, slowing down like that rainbow chakra tortoise with the stars glistening on his back, going into the variety of experiences in our personal life. And look, notice that it really is a rainbow, meaning that every interaction we have with people really is a part of the rainbow, a part of light. The rainbow is really just white light that is vibrating at different frequencies. It's not better or worse than each other. It's not even higher or lower than each other. It's just different. Different, unique. That's also good. So, really doesn't matter if you're seeing eye to eye with your mate, because you're just dancing around in a little bit of a different experience, or it doesn't even matter if something happens your way that you prefer. You're just dancing around in another little experience. It's all going to dissipate. It's all going to go away eventually anyway. It wants to let us know that it's a great time to slow down or relax. Relax. Now, what does that even mean? We don't have to imagine and feel that things are falling apart, that things are unmanageable, that things are a wreck. No. Instead, we can just say, hey, let's just slow it down just a little bit here. Let's just say like, oh my, I am the conscious being. I am the higher self. I am the awareness in this vessel called me. I am the one who gets to decide what I am and what is going on. So we're going to slow it down. I'm going to take my rightful position as the conscious authority in my reality. To take one's rightful position as their consciousness, their awareness, their spirit, and know that you, your higher self, you, the real you, the I am inside of you, the little spark of God consciousness that is you, that is the authority in your personal affairs. So when we slow it down, we can settle in and relax into our easy chair of consciousness. And from there, we can get ready to take our steps forward, just like that tortoise moving to the rainbow chakra. Now we're ready for the second message from this card. So, look, the next message here, now that we are up in our consciousness, now that we know that we are the only authority in our personal life, that see, there's nobody else here against us. There's no one pushing and pulling us. There's no one really doing anything to us at all. We're just all alone right here, walking through this variety of life's experiences. So the next thing to do with this card, with slowing down, is to prioritize. Put things in order. We want to slow down by making ourselves conscious of what we really are looking for to have happen in our personal life. We want to set priorities. What does that mean? That means put certain things ahead of other things. It means identify and describe the things we really care about, that we really feel in touch with, in tune with, intuitively inspired to be a part of. We want to clip away anything that is not what we really sense is the right thing for us. Okay? Prioritize. And look, even if you prioritize 5 things right now over the next that are on the radar or on the important factor for the next month, it doesn't mean you can't shift your priorities as you go along. Look, you might maybe have a new relationship that's happening right now, and maybe it's important to spend a little more time, make that a priority so that it gets off on the right foot. Now that might mean that you are spending a little more time texting each other, or that you're spending a little more time talking on the phone with each other, or that you're spending a little more conscious time thinking about the other person, getting them written into the story of your life, and so you're making them a priority. You're making that relationship, you're elevating it above other things. But after a couple of weeks of that priority might be able to come down, slow down even lower because it's established, it's got its firm foundation. So you want to prioritize the things that need your attention, and once they are established, then you can kind of settle in and just maintain them, let them sort of just fly on their own, and you'll just know what to do and when to do it. So good. When we're talking about priorities, you might want to break it down into different areas of your life. I mean, interaction with other human beings can be an area that you choose as a priority. So you want to look at your intimate relationships, your friendships, things like that. Now, another priority might be what? Like what you do with your business. If you're somebody who has a business of your own or wants to start one, that might be a priority. Or look at your work, your job as your business. What are you doing there that you want to kind of ramp up on and expand upon so that you have a better quality experience at your workplace? These are areas you can identify. A third area a lot of people would identify with is health and wellness, physical health and wellness. What does that look like? For me, I started a HIIT routine. That's a high impact intensity training. It only takes like 20 minutes a day. So I get a lot power pack in a short period of time. But look, I'm on day 15 of that and I've given it the priority, meaning that I've hit the HIIT program regularly, right? As a result, what? I'm changing, I'm growing, my body is being sculpted, and I feel amazing because of it. So you've got exercise, you've got relationships, you've got work or business. What? You can identify 3 to 5 different areas of your life to make a priority in. And then your consciousness, your focus, your awareness, and your emotional energy is going to be pointed towards the things that truly matter to you. So that's the second message in the slowing down card, is to prioritize. Now, we're fully present in the moment. We're conscious, wide awake. We know we are an awareness living inside of our personal lives. Next, we've got this down with our prioritizing. We know that at any point we can hit on the things we have made a priority, and when one of them gets going really well, we can sort of downgrade it a little bit and we can pop a new priority in there. And that way we can expand and grow our lives in any really direction that we prefer. So the third message from the slowing down card is we want to be sure to let go. Slow down, meaning let go, let go. Let go of what has already come to pass, right? Because look, some of the things we've prioritized, they will have gotten our love, our interest, our excitement, our energy, our action. They will have blossomed, gotten bigger, gotten stronger, expanded. Then they will have transformed. And when they transform to a place where they sort of run their course, we want to be able to slow down on that. We want to be able to let go of that. We don't want to get stuck in trying to keep it the same way or trying to bring it back to the way it used to be. You might call this a grieving process. You might call this I wish it was like the good old days or some crap like that. But you don't have to be in that situation. You can just take a deep breath, see it for what it was. Look at all the wins, all the little spectrum of beautiful variety that came out of your experiences with that issue or that person or that relationship. And you can see all the little sparkles that happen through it, all the learning process, all of the fact that that experience is now part of your whole personal self, part of the database of your memories, part of your personal makeup. And then you can just let go of it. Let go of it. It's not really dead and gone. It has become assimilated as a part of you. And you'll notice that a lot of the things you're doing today, they are built off of the strengths of the previous experiences, previous relationships, previous activities and imaginings and actions that you've put in to play. So you don't have to hold on to them. You don't have to lament them. You don't have to feel bad about them. You can just be like, oh my God, I'm ready to let it go and make room for something new and exciting and prioritized. So that's the third message. For example, on the letting go thing, last year I trained for a full marathon, 26.2 miles. Every day I followed the directions and I ran the amount of running in the way that the directions gave me. So as a result, I was able to work my way up and eventually run that 26.2 miles so good. Now, when it was over, I was like, oh, gee, what? Now it's gone. I wish kind of it was still going on. I love the energy I had when I was training for it, but it's gone now and I've already accomplished it, and now I feel kind of sad or like I'm missing something. But I didn't stay in that. Instead, right, I let go and I just soaked a little bit of that spectrum of yumminess of the accomplishment and realized that my relationship with running was now breaking to a new zone and I could do something different with it, right? So what I ended up doing was I saw that now I can just sort of run shorter distances faster if I prefer. So I started doing that and it increased my love of running even more. It just blew it all open into a whole new zone. And even now with my HIIT exercise and routine, I've been adding short runs of 3, 4, and 5 miles after I do my 20-minute exercise. So good! Things don't really die. They just break to the increase. They become a part of us and then they expand even more. So we can focus our consciousness on the good, on the wins, on all the bright lights, all of the love and light that we want to keep with us, so that when we're going forward, we are unencumbered by worry, anxiety, loss, grief. No, we're not going to invest in that, because we're going to slow it down and we're only going to keep with us the beautiful, wonderful, colorful, love and light. Remember, the rainbow is really one white light that we are just seeing in different bands, in different varieties. So we're going to keep that good stuff with us going forward. The fourth message from the slowing down card for this video, that is for you. Remember, these messages, this video is for you. You're supposed to be here. It's a universal message. It affects more than one person, but the important thing is it's for you. So the fourth message in this is slowing down means pruning back. Clip, 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 clip. We can't just let everything grow all around us. We get lost and smothered in it, right? As we're going through our day, our week, our life, we want to make sure we clip away the dead branches, the things that have run their course, right? Now this is a little bit like letting go, but it's a little more than that. It is literally chopping off some of those things, resolving them, closing them up, and it might mean walking away from certain relationships or redefining those relationships so that they look different. And that's the best part, is when you can take a relationship that has run its course in the way that it's been growing and it's now become dead, if you will, or it's time to prune it back or cut it off, then you can start to sprout it in a new way. You can start telling a new story about it, a story that fits in with the best pruned experience possible. When I say pruned, I mean cut away the parts that aren't working and just fan the flames of growth on the parts that are assets. And in that way, you're really slowing down, because you're slowing down your expenditure of volatile emotional attachments or worry and fearful thoughts and frustrations. No, we want to get rid of all that. We want to prune that away. So the things that are causing us problems like that or seem to be, ouchy like that, we don't have to live with that. We can get through that by slowing down, taking a good old look, and just honestly seeing what we want to keep and what we want to cut, clip away. So the last message for this card in the slowing down series is to take your time. Slow down, take your time. Take all the time you need to be able to explain yourself, to be able to feel your feelings, to be able to write about things, to talk about things. Feel free, if you've got an issue going on with you that you're excited about, feel free to take your time throughout your day and your week to tell as many people as you are inspired to about it. You can talk it through. When we talk through things, when we describe things in great detail with mindful, conscious words, then we really get a big, well-rounded view of it. We unlock all of its powerful potential, and we're able to understand and comprehend it on a very, very deep level. The more we talk and describe about the things that are going on, the more they become alive, they become a part of us, and we want to take that quality time, mindful descriptions. Really invest in what you're saying. Really pick the words. And at the same time, you want to be relaxed and let go so that when the words come through us, we can see them and we can check them and say, is that what I really mean? Or do I want to just prune that word back a little, just clip it a little bit, just really get down to the priority of what I'm trying to describe so that I can have those things that I'm describing come more and more alive and present and recognizable in my personal life. So take your time. You can take as long as you want to talk through things, to write through things, to imagine through things, over and over and over again if you want. You can learn all about yourself, all about your ideas, all about those words and images that are floating around in your consciousness, and you can just embody them to the fullest extent of the variety of all of their little bits and pieces. So taking our time, slowing down, just means literally like, giving ourselves permission to express, valuing ourselves as an important part of this entire universe, important enough to be able to know that we are a unique expression. You are a unique expression of Source, of God, of the universe. There's no other like you. And there will be people, when you take your time to express the truth, the deeper reality of who you are, the things you really care about, that really are prioritized, when you take the time to express that, there might be people that walk away from you. Who cares? The ones that are really there to be a part of that experience with you, they're going to remain and they're going to show up. And that, my friends, is what we're doing here today. You're one of those people. You showed up here. I'm one of those people. I'm here with you. And this message is really there to say, slow down, nothing to worry about. Slow down, there's no real enemy. Slow on down, you're the only conscious authority in your personal life. Slow it on down, you get to draw the boundaries, you get to prune and clip away whatever you sense you ought to. Slow it down, you get to expand in whatever directions you sense are loving, healthy, caring, bright light, and what? Beautiful. Subscribe to this channel. Why? What? Let me be a part of your spiritual journey. I exist to make these videos one of my priorities, to help foster other people's spiritual growth so that we can all break to the increase with love and light. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't have a YouTube account, just create one. Do it today. It's free. Then you can subscribe and you can select the bell and say, I want to be notified whenever a new video comes out. Then it'll pop up when a new one comes up. And you can decide in that moment if it is for you. So good. Now, please leave me some comments below on the video. I can interact with you there. Let me know what stood out for you. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what else you want to see on this channel, if anything. And I'll respond to you. I always do. Also, check out some of the other videos on my channel. Look, you can just decide to set the intention that you're going to pick a video that's going to have a message for you. And then when you view it, it will. It's just that simple. You're the conscious authority. What you decide comes alive. It's so good. Enjoy your day. Enjoy slowing it down and increasing that sense of power and productivity. Enjoy your awareness.